You look cold, bro. Do you want me to get you a jacket? A coat? Some socks or something? Fine, give me the silent treatment. Whatever. Hey guys, Mr. Flinders here. Welcome to day 4 of science. My friend here, Mr. Bob, he is cold. He is shivering, but he doesn't want anything to protect himself. Okay? Now, if he's cold, can you tell me which one of the 5 senses is telling him that he's cold? Is it his eyes? I mean, he might see somebody in a jacket, or he might see some snow or something. And that might tell him that it's cold, but can he feel it? No. The best way to tell if something is cold, whether it's outside or maybe something you pull from the fridge, it's by feel, okay, by touch. All right, so today we're going to be focusing a little bit on that, all right, and how our senses can tell us not just how something tastes or whatnot, but how it feels. So go ahead and get your packet out. Go ahead and get your mouse ready for clicking around on Schoology, and join me as we continue to talk about the 5 senses and what they do. I'll see you guys over in the lesson in just a second. Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for that great conversation about the body and its senses and things like that. If you could please put your name at the top of the paper, I would greatly appreciate it, as well as the date. And the date is 9/17/20. Okay? That stands for September 17th, 2020. Okay. Now, the last couple of days we've been talking about the 5 senses, which is, hearing, touching, seeing, smelling, tasting. They're really important because they help us identify things that we like, things we don't like. They help us observe the area around us, make sure we're not in harm's way. They also tell us when something is hot or cold, when something might be too loud, or we can't maybe hear a whisper. All right, really important things. And today we're going to be focusing a little bit on touch. Okay. And that's just a little bit of what's going to be happening with this worksheet. But for now, before we get ahead of ourselves, let's go ahead and take a look at what our text says. It's a snowy day. Jay brings his brother Micah and his sister Missy some hot chocolate. Micah and Missy see the steam. They feel the hot cup. They know the chocolate is too hot to drink. If you look at the picture here, they're all excited, they're all happy they've got hot chocolate, but none of them are drinking it. And I know it's a little hard to see, but there's also little steam marks coming out of the cups. So let's see what the first question is. It says, Micah and Missy don't want to burn their mouths. What should they do with their drinks? A, wait until they cool off. B, use a straw. C, drink them fast. Or D, drink them slowly. So what do they want to do, or what should they do so they don't burn their mouths? Because that's one example of touch, is they know that it's going to be extremely hot and they don't want to hurt themselves by touching it. So they could wait until it cools off. They could use a straw. They could drink slowly and drink fast. Now, whether or not they drink fast or they drink slowly, it could still be pretty hot. All right, so I don't think it'd be D or C. And if they use a straw, that's great, but they could still get burned. What if they waited until the drinks cooled off, though? If they cooled off, would the drink still be hot? No, not at all. And that would be the right choice. Wait until the drinks cool off. Okay? I mean, if they're waiting for the drinks to cool off, yeah, it's not going to be as hot, but it might still be a little warm when they give the drinks a few minutes, and they can still enjoy it and kind of warm up a little bit without hurting themselves. All right. Number 2. How could they cool their drinks off faster? Ooh, this is a good question. And I want you guys to think about this at home, okay? So we know that it's a snowy day, and Jay has brought his brother Micah and Missy some hot chocolate, but they know they're really hot. So how could they cool their drinks off faster? I want you guys to think about that, and then put your answers down on the lines below. Okay, this part of the worksheet you are doing on your own. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get running. Okay, I'm so proud of the work you guys have done this week. Please continue to keep it up. I'm very, very happy with everything that I'm seeing, and I want everybody to have a good weekend. And I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.